So I'm back to do another video, just giving you an update really of where I am. I haven't done a video since the start of my pregnancy, which seems like forever ago. We've been moving and everything like that, and that's why I'm filming on this rubbish laptop. Well, the camera's not that great. I was planning on filming with my camera, but I can't find the battery pack anywhere, so you know, next video will be a lot better anyway. But this is just a quick update where I am. So I'm 28 weeks now, 28 weeks and 3 days pregnant. Everything's been going fine. My last video I said I was feeling sick. Well, I have been feeling sick the whole of my pregnancy till up about 20 weeks. Being sick every single day, it was getting extreme. There's not a lot you can do about it when you're pregnant, unfortunately. So it just passed, so I don't have any nauseous anymore or any sickness, which is brilliant. Feeling a lot of movement down below. Found out we're having a little girl, so that's really exciting. So everything's getting organised now, getting all her clothes, stuff like that, doing her nursery. Obviously in our new house now, so yeah, everything's quite hectic at the moment, getting everything ready. Anyway, so this is only going to be a quick video really. So yeah, telling you where I am. I've just come back from the doctors. I've had my whooping cough vaccine, which I'm pretty sure everyone probably has that when they're pregnant. It's just a vaccination to pretty much prevent whooping cough. The midwife told me that they do normally give it to babies when they're born anyway, but sorry, my laptop cut out. They do normally give it to babies about 8 weeks when they're born anyway, but anything, apparently they give it to pregnant mums to help prevent it from the baby inside the womb. So anyway, that didn't hurt. 2 days ago I went to the hospital because I am rhesus negative, which I guess is your blood group. My sister is also rhesus negative, she had my niece about 9 months ago, and you know, it wasn't an issue with her. She just had to go and have an injection in hospital, which I did, and that did hurt, but obviously it's worth it. I also had blood taken out on that day as well, which I'm kind of used to now. I did have a bit of a scare a couple of days ago where I ended up going to the labour ward. This is going to sound gross and I'm sorry, but this is pregnancy. You get gross things happening. For a few days I've been leaking. Well, I seem to be leaking sort of a very, very watery discharge, pretty much like water. I thought it may have been urine at the start, which is gross, but because my little girl lies quite low, and she's always on my bladder, which makes me need to go to the toilet all the time. I don't know why she lies so low, she just always has done, and she always kicks so low. So I just assumed maybe, you know, I was just urinating myself. But then it carried on for a few days, and I read a bit online, asked my mum what she thinks I should do. She said, you know, ring up, see what they suggest. Rang up and they said, because it's been happening for a few days, you never know, come in and get checked. So I was extremely nervous about that, thinking, oh my god, what if my waters are like broken or something like that, or I'm leaking some, you know, water or whatever from my waters, I don't know. So yeah, so went to hospital with my boyfriend to get checked over. They hooked me up to a machine, a Doppler machine, so I could hear a heartbeat and everything. We have been using Doppler at home anyway to hear a heartbeat, but it's always nice to hear it again. So her heartbeat was everywhere, she was kicking and moving. Apparently that was really, really great for being 28 weeks. The heartbeat was like spot on perfect. So no concerns there. I was told to wear a pad to see if any more discharge was to come out. Nothing came out in the hospital. And then I got checked over by a doctor, which was an experience and a half, I have to say. But I have to get prepared for when I do go into labour, I guess. They had to put up a plastic shovel up inside me, you can guess where. And I don't really know what they were doing. I didn't really want to know. I just kind of was like, just do it. So they put that inside me. It kind of hurt a bit. but then they did swabs, I think, in there as well to see if there was any, I don't even know what they were looking for. I'm guessing some sort of liquid which would mean your waters are broken or breaking or whatever. There was nothing there to say that it had, so they pretty much said to me it's normal in pregnancy, especially later pregnancy, to get more increased discharge of different types and quantities and all that beautiful, lovely stuff. So unfortunately, well, not unfortunately because I don't want my waters to break, but unfortunately, embarrassingly enough, all it was discharge. So you never know, you can't be too sure. And obviously, if my waters were to have broken and I hadn't gone in to be checked, there would have been, you know, a high risk of infection for her inside me. So I wouldn't have wanted that for her. So I'm relaxed now, and I know if that ever happens again, that you know, I can relax and just not assume the worst. So yeah, anyway, that's all that's been going on for this week. Quite a dramatic week really, injections and going to the hospital and all that. So yeah. Also, this week I've been using stretch mark cream, and I haven't been using this for the whole of my pregnancy, which to some people would be like, serves you right for getting stretch marks now. But I have always kind of had stretch marks in between my thighs. I don't know why. I'm guessing I must have put some weight on at some point in my teens. But I've always had them and always been self-conscious of them, but there's not a lot you can do. They've kind of faded a lot now anyway. But I've been starting to get some on my hips here, really low down, and I think that's because I'm going more out and I'm going very, very low. My bump is going very, very low, and that's because she's always lying low, so I'm guessing that's the stretching, you know, kind of going down there. But everywhere else I haven't really got any. But I've been using this. I got recommended it, so why not? Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula. I've seen it before. I think my sister used this, but it smells nice, and you know, it looks good, so I'll give it a try. I've also been packing my hospital bag since I went to the hospital, just in case. I know it's kind of still extremely early, 28 weeks to pack a hospital bag, but I've been collecting things this past week so that I'm prepared pretty much. I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube as well of what to bring, and that's helped me a lot. So I've packed a few things in my hospital bag as well, but I won't go into that. I'll do a separate video for when I am finished packing my hospital bag, maybe just after 30 weeks. So I'm going to give you a quick show of my bump, and then I'll end the video. So yeah. So like I said, I am 28 weeks and 3 days, and this bump has only just kind of happened. I've always been quite small through my pregnancy, and people were like, "Oh, you're so small, I was so big," and all that. But I am definitely popping now. I might need to move this back a little bit, sorry. So this is the belly. You probably can't see my stretch marks with this camera, but they're kind of a little bit low here. There's really not that many of them, and you can't really tell, but you know. My belly button is like extremely popped now. Popped out, made its mind up. Yeah. I don't know if you can get the best sort of angle of this, but that is my belly. You might be able to, yeah, so stretch marks are kind of there. Okay, so yeah, and I've been wearing sports bras, just basic sports bras, throughout my whole pregnancy, and they have been a godsend. They've been so comfy. I got them from Asda, so I highly recommend wearing them through pregnancy because they are so comfy, especially with your boobs aching all the time and growing and changing. You don't know, you're always changing your sizes. So definitely recommend that. And I'll be back next week to do another update. And if you have any recommendations or videos that you want to see, I will be doing a nursery tour at some point as well. We've only just put the cot up and finished decorating. We've got to put shelves up and paint furniture before we can do all the pretty little finishing touches. So yeah, post some comments down below if you want to see any videos. Okay, thanks for watching and see you soon.